Have you ever looked at someone you know and for a moment seen a stranger looking back? A flicker, a shift, something not quite them. Their voice changes, just a little. Their mannerisms, subtly altered. You might brush it off, stress, a bad day. But a cold question lingers. What if it's something more? This unsettling recognition of the other within is ancient. It has puzzled, fascinated, and terrified us for millennia. We call it by many names: spirit possession, demonic influence, divine visitation. The labels change, but the core mystery remains. What happens when a personality seems overwritten? Is it a brain glitch or something stranger? Could it be a connection to forces beyond our comprehension? Throughout history, humanity has wrestled with these questions. Today we embark on a journey into this enigma. We'll explore its many faces, from sacred rituals to chilling accounts, from ancient reverence to modern medical diagnosis. What is spirit possession? Is it real, ritual, or a profound glitch in the human brain? The answers, like the phenomenon itself, are far from simple. Let's begin. The unseen guest awaits. Long before fear and suspicion, many ancient cultures saw possession as a calling, a bridge to the spiritual realm. Imagine a world teeming with spirits of nature, ancestors, unseen forces. In such a world, being touched by a spirit could be an honor. Consider African Vodun, where Loa spirits are active participants in daily life. During rituals, a Loa might ride a devotee, not as a violation, but as divine communion. The possessed become vessels, their words imbued with the spirit's authority. This acceptance wasn't unique to Africa. In India, deities are believed to manifest in followers during festivals or intense devotion. A person might speak with divine authority or display superhuman strength, signs of favor, not madness. In ancient China, Taoist mediums trained to channel spirits, becoming conduits for ancestors or deities. The medium's body was a sacred space lent to the spirit world for the community's benefit. Across cultures, possession was a dialogue, not a demonic monologue. It was a way to access wisdom, healing, and guidance. The spirit world was not distant, but intimately woven into daily life. These traditions remind us, not all possession was feared. Sometimes it was welcomed. Sometimes it was sacred. The line between human and spirit was porous, by design. The unseen guest could be a blessing. And the community, not just the individual, was transformed. Spirit possession in these contexts was a celebration of connection, a sacred guest, not an invader. The story, however, would soon change. Darkness was on the horizon. In the world's ancient forests, different understandings of spirit interaction thrived. The shaman stands at the center, a walker between worlds. For shamans, spirits are tangible presences, woven into every aspect of life. Amazonian shamans don't just believe in spirits, they work with them directly. Through arduous initiations and sacred plants, they enter altered states. In these states, they journey to the spirit world, communing with plant spirits, animal spirits, and ancestral spirits. Possession here is a controlled merging, a partnership, not chaos. The shaman invites the spirit, learns its secrets, and gains knowledge or healing power. The spirit might lend its senses, helping the shaman see illness or find lost objects. It's a delicate dance of consciousness, maintaining balance between worlds. The shaman's role is to keep harmony between human and spirit, health and sickness. Spirit possession, in this context, is not pathology. It's a testament to the porous boundaries between realities. A reminder, we are part of a vast, mysterious spiritual ecosystem. The shaman's connection is a bridge, not a battleground. In these traditions, the unseen guest is a guide. The shaman's journey is one of partnership, not fear. The spirit world is not an enemy but an ally, and the community depends on this sacred relationship. The story of possession is as much about healing as it is about mystery. Then, a profound shift occurred. With the rise of monotheistic religions, especially Christianity, the spiritual landscape changed. Old gods and spirits were reinterpreted, not as diverse entities, but as sinister forces. The concept of a single benevolent god became central. Any other spirit was cast under suspicion, labeled as a demon or fallen angel. Spirit possession, once sacred, became a hostile takeover. The body was now a battleground, the soul the prize. If a spirit entered, it was assumed malevolent, its presence a defilement. This reinterpretation transformed society's response. Fear replaced reverence. Condemnation replaced understanding. The rich tapestry of spirit interactions was flattened into a stark good versus evil dichotomy, divine versus demonic. This new paradigm set the stage for centuries of fear and struggle. The age of spiritual communion faded. An age of spiritual conflict dawned. Humanity was caught in the middle. The unseen guest was now an enemy, and the battle for the soul had begun. The consequences would be dire. If spirits were now demons, they had to be fought, expelled. Thus, exorcism arose, priests confronting the demonic, armed with faith and ritual. Holy water, crucifixes, and prayers became weapons. The possessed might writhe, scream, or speak in strange voices, confirming the demonic. The focus was on saving the soul, not the suffering body. Fear bred suspicion, and suspicion led to persecution. The line between spiritual affliction and other conditions blurred. Accusations of possession or witchcraft became weapons, especially against women and outsiders. Many were tortured, executed, or ostracized. The fear of possession fueled witch hunts, leaving a dark stain on history, a tragic legacy of misunderstanding the unseen guest. Centuries of fear passed. Then came the Enlightenment, an age of reason. Thinkers sought natural explanations for possession. Perhaps the demons were not external, but within the mind. Physicians and early psychologists observed symptoms: convulsions, altered states, personality changes. They identified conditions like epilepsy, hysteria, dissociative disorders, and schizophrenia. The focus shifted from soul to brain, from sin to sickness. The possessed became patients, not accomplices of evil. Science offered a path away from persecution, toward compassion and treatment. The brain, complex and mysterious, could glitch, producing behaviors that seemed like possession. Stress, trauma, and mental illness could mimic ancient descriptions. For many, science solved the mystery. The ghosts were in the machine of our minds, yet the phenomenon persisted. The unseen guest was redefined, but not banished. The story continued, now with new questions. What if science couldn't explain it all? The search for answers pressed on. The line between mind and spirit blurred, and the mystery deepened. The unseen guest lingered. Science explained much: epilepsy, Tourette's, dissociative identity disorder, schizophrenia. Many behaviors once called possession now had medical names. For most, the case seemed closed. But not all stories fit neatly. Some cases resist explanation, even today. Experienced doctors encounter phenomena that stretch medical understanding. Reports of xenoglossy, speaking unknown languages, or uncanny knowledge persist. These details make even skeptics pause. It's not about dismissing science, but acknowledging its limits. True inquiry demands humility, and openness to what we don't yet know. Some researchers remain open to the possibility that not all experiences can be explained away. The human mind and its connection to the universe may still hold profound mysteries. The unseen guest sometimes defies categorization. The story is not over. The questions remain. What if there's more? What if the boundaries are not as clear as we think? The mystery endures, and the search continues. The unseen guest still knocks. In the 21st century, belief in spirit possession persists. It's not just folklore, it's global, adapting to modern life. In India, spirit festivals see devotees willingly enter trance states, believed to be possessed by deities. This is accepted, even celebrated. In Nigeria, mass exorcisms draw thousands seeking liberation from malevolent spirits. In Southeast Asia, mass possession incidents, often in schools, are reported. Authorities may call it mass hysteria, but communities see it as spiritual. Even in the West, the idea hasn't vanished. People seek help from doctors, but also from religious figures or alternative practitioners. The language changes: negative energy, entity attachment. But the sense of invasion remains. The ancient experience of feeling other continues. The unseen guest adapts, finding new forms of expression. Technology and science haven't erased these beliefs. Instead, they coexist with modernity. The phenomenon is as much about culture as it is about the mind. Spirit possession is not a relic, it's alive, evolving. The boundaries between science, belief, and experience blur. The unseen guest is still with us, right here, right now. The story continues. The questions remain. What are we really experiencing? The answer is as elusive as ever. The mystery endures. So we return to our original question: what is spirit possession? After centuries of belief, ritual, science, and skepticism, the answers remain elusive. Is it a glitch in our neural wiring? A product of psychology, biology, and culture? Our brains are masters of illusion, capable of vivid, convincing experiences. Stress, trauma, and mental health can manifest in dramatic, possession-like ways. This explanation holds weight. Yet can we be sure it's the whole story? The persistence of these experiences across cultures and time gives us pause. Some cases defy easy explanation. Could there be more? Energies, intelligences, or realities beyond our detection? Perhaps spirit possession is a spectrum from psychological distress to genuine encounters with the unknown. Maybe at the far edge lies something else, a doorway to a larger reality. The next time you feel that inexplicable chill or witness the unexplainable, think twice. What forces are at play just beyond our awareness? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. The unseen guest may be closer than we think.